Well, I think we're live. Sorry, it took me a minute to get everything set up, but yeah, I think we're live now. So we're just gonna hop right into creating a new roster. We'll take some teams into exhibition mode to see how well they fare against some other teams that we might create today. Hopefully, some of y'all can make it and help me create some teams today. Hey man, what's going on, Landon? If that's how you pronounce your name, let's go. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna close my door here. All right, we made it. Let's go. All right, so we're just gonna hop right into it. Let's set up let's set up a roster. I think we could just edit the main one and we'll save it. We'll save it right now as work in progress creation. If I can spell something like that, just so that way we know what we're working with. So let's see. We've already got some teams. I figure the way that I made the Crusaders is I just what team did I take? Ooh, that might be a little loud here. Settings. Let's just turn that down a little bit there. But yeah, the way I made the Crusaders, I just took over. What are the teams here? Here we go. That. I think it was New England. Yeah, the Minutemen. I just took this team and just edited players just like this. So you can change the jersey numbers if you want them to be a captain, how old they are, how long they've been in the league. Unfortunately, you can't change the position, which I think is due to the fact that the skill level isn't really broken down into different tiers. So it's just skill at their position, and if you were to make a quarterback a wide receiver, the math wouldn't be correct because they have this guy, for instance, has 83 skill at quarterback. We don't know what that's going to look like at wide receiver due to the math. I think that I read that on the Discord somewhere, but just yeah, it really sucks. But what are you going to do about it? You know, we'll just have to work with what we've gotten. The good news is we can change the other stats, so at least we have that, and then you know we'll go from there. The only downside about that is that sometimes during the season, you know, what happens if all three quarterbacks get injured, or what I see happening often is the offensive line or the defensive line, even because they only have one backup. If the one backup also gets injured, now you have two injured players that can't play the position. So like if I wanted to swap just the right guard and the left guard, you know, if I have two healthy left guards, why can't I put one in right guard? You know, the skill level shouldn't be that much different. What team are we doing first? I don't know. I mean, we can take a look at some roster sheets for each one. I mean, it doesn't really matter necessarily because we can. You know, I don't know how you really want to do it, but I think maybe if you wanted to, we could even just start right at the top with the Scorpions and just work our way down. And we'll edit each one as we see fit. I think that might be best because even at the end, I think we can change. Yeah, you can change the leagues too. So you can, and I believe you can determine what league the team is in. So I think that might be a good idea as well. But let's just start with the Scorpions. You know, their color scheme isn't bad. It's kind of reminiscent of the Crusaders with that purple, white, and black. I do like that black with the green numbering in the middle. That's pretty sweet. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's just take a look at their roster sheet here and see what kind of team we might be able to build these guys into. Unless you've got an idea, Landon, if you've got an idea for what you want to name this, or if you want to look at some logos, if you have a logo in mind, maybe we can figure out how to upload them for the team and, you know, change the name to whatever it might be, and we'll look at it that way. Let's go back to the depth chart here. The Milwaukee Mallards. All right, let's do it. Do we have to go to editor? Yeah, location, Milwaukee. What do you want the abbreviation to be? MIL, maybe? I think MIL might work. Milwaukee Mallards. Oop. We hit the wrong button. Let's go back up to here. So right now, let's look at the logos. So these are all the ones that we've got currently. These are the ones that are already in the game, I think. Like the Buffalo, Cardinal Chicago, Cincinnati. I don't know if they have a mallard in here. I know they have a walleye. Yeah, the Minnesota Walleye's here. The only downside to this is that the background is Minnesota, so it's like, you know what I mean? But maybe we can see if they've got any in here that, maybe one's mallard. They've got a bear or rhino or a bull, maybe, what that is. For some reason, that looks like an egg that's about to go Super Saiyan mode. Devil, maybe a devil. The dragons, maybe. The Vikings, maybe. Bees, the stingers, the hornets. The hornets might be a good idea. Oh, look at the little cute puppy. The raccoons, okay. Spartans, that might be a good idea. What is that, a tiger? Oh, what if we just call that a liger, like in that movie? Pitbull? Crow? Hawk? Crow? I think that's a crow. Crocodile. What in tarnation is this supposed to be? A shark? Maybe? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Is that a mallard? I think we might have it right there. Boom. There we go. All right, let's see. So we want to make them like green, orange, and then that like brownish gray right there. So the end zone, yep, that's what we want. Okay, let's see all these colors here. We want the background probably to be, I'd love the background to be that brownish black, like the color of this. Ooh, that might be close. Green, orange, and white. You want the white? Okay, so what should we make the end zone color then? Maybe we could just make the end zone white? That looks too... Maybe if we get a dark green. Let's see. We're getting close. That's pretty close. 87. We'll remember 87. Let's see how far we can get with this here. See if we can get a darker one. I don't want to go too fast, but maybe I just use the D-pad. Ooh, 142. That looks like the Eagles color. It's more of like a, I'd say that's more of a blue than a green, but, or more of even like a, yeah, I'd say that's more of like a, maybe like a, yeah, I don't know about that one. I think 87 still might be the winner. So far, I mean, we can see what else happens here. 171 might not be a bad idea. That kind of matches up a little bit. Even like if you just look at the shade underneath the top green bar, that dark green kind of matches there, like the bars from where the mallard's flying. There's like two different ones. I think 171 might be the winner here. 171 definitely over 87 it was, for sure. I think all of these other ones are going to be, yeah. Are we working our way down now? Yeah, these are more like orange greens and like, maybe. 226, no, that's too dark. These are like more blues. Okay, yeah, 251 is the max. So I think we got to go back to 181, 171, 171. That's it. End zone text. Ooh, I always like putting the end zone text in here. Let's put in the mallards. And the font style. This is always fun to change too. There's so many options in this game, which I love. You know, you can spend an entire day just sitting here making teams and doing a bunch of stuff, and it's just a lot of fun. I don't know. I want it to be kind of legible. That's legible. that you can't even tell what the first letter is. It looks like the Among Us guy. This one too, it just looks like he's running now. That's like a college football background right there. Oh, it might be okay. It's too small. Ooh, that's pretty big. 32. Oh man, this one might be it actually. 36 looks kind of sweet. And it's kind of lined up too. I think I like that one. Ooh, 38. Oh, there's so many. I think let's just stick with 36 for now on these. If we want to change them, if we want to come back, we can. The text color, I think we can keep the text color white. 22, 17, or 3 you like? Let's see. What was 3? Ooh, yeah, I do. I see what you mean with the, like, how they're kind of, how it's like kind of slanted like that. The italicized, it kind of goes well with the logo. Let me see. It was 17 kind of similar. 17. I was thinking about 17 as well, but I was, you know, how many times are we gonna be able to use them? You know, maybe if we use them all. I think so far I like 3 over 17, but let's see number 22. Ooh, 22 is a good option too. Let's see, 3. 7 or 22 was it, right? I think 3 might be the winner here. 3 looks really cool. Wow, I can't believe I overlooked 3. Wow, that. I think I like that one a lot there. Let's keep that. I think I like the text being white, like I said, but the outline color we can change. Maybe if we make the outline color like the orange, see how it kind of gives it that glow in the middle too? So what if we can get this to be like an orange? You know what I mean? Something like one of the oranges that we see there. And the oranges were like the 150. So what if we just start from up there? Oh, 250. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, we're not starting at a bad position. Like, I think these are more of the oranges that we're looking for. I mean, it's going to blue, but I remember seeing, yeah, here we go. Let's see. I guess these are more like orange browns. Here we go. These ones are a little bit more orange. You can't really tell the difference between these two, but 212 is a little darker. I think 212 so far. These are all more brown. Oh, we're getting into some oranges. That might be pretty cool. Just a little light brown orange. Just enough right on the end zone that you can kind of see. You can still see the name. What was the other one? 212? 212. What was the other one? Did I miss it? 212, 167 was it? I can't remember. But regardless, 165, 165, 167. Those look pretty good. I think I might like something like that. What do you think? Like a 165. How does that look? I think that looks pretty neat. Oh, yes. We can pick the stadium, too. What kind of stadium they have. Like, you can see the shadows of each one. If it's a dome, if it's open, it won't say dome underneath, and there's the shadows. 165 looks good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, what you can see, like, the only difference is that is just really the shadows that you see on the field here. For a mallard, I think what might be cool, I used Old Armory for the Crusaders just because I thought it was pretty cool, and Chance for Blimp because not a dome, you know. I don't know, I'm just obsessed with the blimp, but let's start from the beginning here. So we've got Memorial, Landmark, Municipal. I don't know really what's out there in Milwaukee, if they're more of like a city, you know, or if it's more rural. I'm not from around that area, but I assume it's more of like a city. So I figured maybe a dome would probably be best for them, right? I don't know. Unless you want to see if we can get the blimp coming at Red Dull. It's probably Red Bull, but they have to, you know, for licensing. City of Luster. New armory. Ooh, that's pretty sweet. Horseshoe. Octagon. Deep. Ooh. That looks like, I wonder what that would look like from the outside. Ocean. I don't know if they're near an ocean. Yeah, it's more like a city. Okay, yeah. The big O. Ooh. I think that might be pretty cool, because I think that kind of makes it look like the stands go out and up more. You know what I mean? And it's open, so chance for blimp. You know how I like a blimp? Big O might be cool. Big Apple. We gotta save that for like a New York team, maybe. Girders. This would be something for like Philly. Landmark? What was Landmark here? You like the Landmark? Yeah, I like that one too. I mean, it kind of gives way that there's actually a sun and it's not right above us. Landmark might be pretty cool. Let's leave it at Landmark for now. And if we end up seeing some later down the road, that might be, you know, one that we might want to make the Mallards. I think it still says Arizona. Let's put it at MIL for now, just so it comes up correctly. Because I can't stand looking in the top left and seeing AIR. AIR Mallards. We still are going to have to change their color scheme after we figure out this here. The goalposts. So do you want the pro or the vintage goalposts? I think the vintage ones look pretty cool, but pro you can leave in. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't think. It just depends on what you want to see in the games. But I think the way that I'm gonna structure this is we'll have a like I'll do another kind of what do you call it, season, where we take this roster and we just simulate a bunch of the games. Maybe we'll play a game here or two of, you know, like, because we're sitting here creating the Milwaukee Mallards, I think that, you know, like, maybe I'll have a game where I'll play as a Milwaukee Mallards. You know, maybe I'll do, you know, one game every now and again. I'll play as a team and just see how they're performing. You know, if there's a team that's not really doing so well, if they're like starting at 0-3, 0-4, maybe I'll hop in and see if I can save them and bring them a win. You know, there's so many ideas that we can do with it, but as long as we can get the roster file set up, then, you know, the possibilities will be endless. Okay, pro goalpost. Okay, field type. Oh yeah, I forgot you can change the color of the grass. Well, I mean, I guess it would be turf, unless you make it a green, right? I mean, I guess you could color the field, but how hard is that? how much paint are you gonna have to use to paint the grass all the time? You know, brown is one, you know, that you can use for maybe like a desert. That might be pretty cool. Dark green, black, blue is always a fun color to go with, but because that's not the Milwaukee Mallards color, they're more of an orange, white, and green. We determined, so because of that, I think we should maybe pick one of the green ones. Yeah, I was gonna say dark green is always a good one. I like the dark over the light. I don't know why. Just there's something about it. But let's take the dark green here. Ah, yeah, here we go. Now we can determine if it's grass or turf. So you can have it be real smooth and, you know, turf. But, you know, I'm all for the grasslands. Back when I played football in high school years back, I always preferred playing on the grass because something about the cleats that I had, they didn't grip well enough in the turf, and being on the line, I was the utility lineman, so it was one of those things where I needed to have my balance, and the dude next to me was this 250-pound, 6'2" dude, and I'm, sitting there at measly 200 pounds, 5'9", 5'10" about. And it was just funny seeing us lined up next to each other, because I'd always let him, take on whoever. If there was nobody lined up right on top of me, I was telling him, hey, I'm just going to help you with whatever you need. And then I would just team up with him, and and it would be a double pancake every time, just because I would get my arm on him. So that was always fun. You could have the baseball field be in the stadium as well. I never really liked that, just because it takes away from the aesthetics, I think. For this, it might not be a bad idea just because of the shading, but I like the baseball field off, really. I think all of them might have off for baseball fields, honestly. I don't know are there any pro teams currently in the NFL that have baseball field in their stadium? I don't know. Rain chance. Ooh, percentage chance it will rain when playing here. How often does it rain in Milwaukee? You can do baseball in Oakland. Okay, all right, we'll do Oakland for baseball. We'll put baseball there. Do you know how often it snows and rains up there? I mean, and also the good thing is you can determine if the team's running a simulation, how often they'll run the ball compared to throwing it. So if you want them to be like a much more heavy run, you can do like a 60-40. Straight balance would be 50-50. You could put it back at I think theirs was 38. So, they'd run the ball about a third of the time. Snow a lot, 70. Okay, let's do it. 70% chance of snow. I like that. It's just snowy field, and it's open too, so there's no chance that the dome's going to be able to hold the snow back. That'll be fun. And the other thing is, I changed this for the Crusaders to be in a nickel, because we had so many cornerbacks that had much more skill than the linebackers. And I think that's kind of it's becoming a downside in the season, I think, sometimes, because we're not sending enough pressure to the quarterback. We have a lot of coverage, but the only pressure is coming from the line. And I mean, I guess Brendan Kliss really does just whatever offensive lineman lines up on him, he just throws away to the side. So as long as he doesn't get double teamed, he's usually in the backfield. Which is good, but I think I need to run some more blitzes with the team on defense, which is what I've been doing recently, and yeah, so it's been a wild ride with them, but it's fun. So let's see. Let's put them back to a 4-3. Or were they a 3-4? No, we'll put them at 4-3 for now. I think that's just like a base defense overall. Can we do the division by global? I'm not sure. Let's see. Save to roster. Yes. League, bowl, conference. I mean, we can do like conference 1, national, and global or something like that if you wanted to do that. So you can do like if you wanted to make teams based off of U.S. teams, we'll make the conference 1 national. And then if you wanted to do like Canada, Mexico, EU teams even, we can do global that way. Or intercontinental, maybe, would be the word. I'm not sure. But we could do that if you'd like. That might not be a bad idea. Just so that way we can have some teams like the Milwaukee, if they're going to compete in the National League, they can just stay there. And then, if we wanted to make a team for the United States that do that, North and South might be a good idea. We can do like North, and then I don't know how we would divide them up though if we did that. If we did like North, South, East, West. So then you could have teams in the North, like in the North would be if we made a team for Alaska, Canada, working across like Iceland, Great Britain maybe would be considered North. Well, I guess North would be like dead middle North. So like Russia, Norway, Sweden, Finland, the Great Britain, Ireland, Iceland. That, I guess that would probably be the most north. And then if you wanted to do the west, you can make like northwest would be Canada, Alaska. There'd only be like a couple teams there, you know what I mean? It might be, maybe if we do national, we can make a couple teams. Like I said, we can do a couple teams in the National League that are in the United States, but then we can make some of them, like if you wanted to make the Milwaukee Mallards compete in the Intercontinental League, I guess we would call it, or if you wanted to call it global, we could have them be the competing team for the country of the United States, but we just wouldn't call it them. We just wouldn't call them the U.S. Mallards, you know? I don't know how you'd want to do that, but I think that might be a little bit easier. I don't really know what what my audience looks like otherwise, like if we have a lot of people watching from EU, but it might be a good idea to do that if you want, and then we can do let's see, you can keep Atlantic Division and Plains, but you can make the Southern Division and Washington. So you mean keep Atlantic Division? You mean change this to Northern? We'll call it the Northern Conference. So you keep the Atlantic Division in the Plains, but we'll make like a Southern Division, like here, like this, and then Washington. Maybe we just call that Western, and we call that like California, Washington, Oregon area. Maybe if we wanted to throw another team in there, because there needs to be four, like we can make a Washington team, an Oregon team, a California team, and a New Mexico team or something like that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, like a Western, and then the Plains would be more of like the Middle East, or not Middle East, the Midwest, where like Milwaukee would be. They'd end up in this division. So yeah, we can, I think we'd have to, how would we do that? Enter the name of the division. If we can save, and then if we go back to the Mallards, Pacific. Ooh, that might be a good idea. Yeah, Pacific and Atlantic. So we'll change Western to Pacific. Editor. Oh, where did it go? We have to go back one, right? No. League. Yeah, let's change this to Pacific. Good idea. Pacific. Okay. If I could type today, that would be nice. So the Atlantic Division, Pacific Division, the Southern, and the Plains. Okay. So I wonder how we can, I think there has to be a way that we can change what teams are in what, not the defaults, no. There has to be a way that we can change them to be in a different league, right? I mean, if not, then we can just take all this data and change one of the other teams before we get into the nitty gritty. We'll just take all of this information down and change it to one of the teams that are in there, in that division already. But I wonder if there's a way. Lineups? No. Editor? No, we were just here. We didn't see anything like that, right? No. Rebuild? No. Records. Oh. Those are my records, okay. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I mean, I guess, I don't see really a way that we can change it. I guess we'll have to just edit one of the teams that are in the division already. And we'll have to just go that way. Let's see. Where are we going? League. So this one, we're in the Plains, so we need to change either Tennessee, Buffalo, New York, and New Jersey. Yeah, I think that's what we've kind of gotten here. We've got Buffalo, New York. Oh, they put Miami in here. We can change one of those. We can change Miami to New Jersey and New England to another New York team, like, because I don't know. Is that really what the division is? The Atlantic. I don't know what it would be considered in the other one, but Western. Oh yeah, how are we gonna divide up the Western Conference? Oh wait, we were gonna do something else. We were gonna make this Southern, right? Like Southern globally, right? Yeah, okay, that was right. I wonder if there's. I'm just trying to hit some buttons here to see if there's a way that we can. No, not reset to default. Yeah, no, okay. Coastal division, okay. That might be a good idea, okay. Let's work on these ones for now here. So let's see, Houston, Indianapolis, Jacksonville, is that, and then Tennessee. So we'll go back. Oh, maybe we can even just change. What if we just? This would be easier here. Let's see. Where are we right now? Milwaukee. Are we even up here? Milwaukee's down here. Okay, so we'll make. What if we just change this conference to be the Northern Conference down here, right? And then we make Milwaukee. We'll make these guys. Division 2 is Plains, Atlantic, Pacific. Oop. And Atlantic, Plains, Pacific, and what did we say? Southern. How about that? And then now we don't have to worry about wasting that time. And now Milwaukee's already in the Plains division. And then we'll change this one. What did we want to try do? Did you want to try to do coastal here? We can do. I guess we can do coastal. And then divisions for coastal teams. I don't know how you'd want to do that, if what you'd want them to be, but I love how it changes to the first letter of the conference on each one, which is pretty nice. But we'll just have to remember when we edit the teams, before we edit them, we have to see what the division they're in, and then go from there. So if they're going to be an Atlantic team, you know, we'll have to make sure that when we're editing Dallas, we have to make sure that we edit them to one of like a New York team or Buffalo, something like that. So we'll just have to remember that. But anyway, for now, let's get back into, we'll finish making up the Mallards here. We can do Legends Conference, Unite Conference. Don't do it as global, just the divisions be global. The Legends Conference, Unite Conference, and then the divisions be global. So you mean like so we would have the divisions in each one here. So if we were to make Conference 1 Legends and Conference 2 Unite, Division 1 would end up being something like, if we were to do the Atlantic Division 1, it'd be, we could take any team that's, or any country really that's along the Atlantic Ocean and make a team for them. Or if we want to do Pacific, like if we wanted to make Japan, give Japan a team, you know, something like that. Is that what you're kind of saying for stuff like that? Oh, that might be a good idea. That would be pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that here. So we'll make this one Legends. And then you want to do like Unite, you said? Legends Unite. I like that. And then we would have, okay, so these ones are all like that. Okay. I see what you mean. So then this would be like Southern would be anything on the Southern Hemisphere, and then we can put Northern here instead. for the other way around. Then you have to put one conference or Eastern and another conference or coastal. You don't have to put one conference or as Eastern and another as coastal. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but like we have the Atlantic Pacific Plains, any Plains teams in Southern. So I like how we can have like a Northern team. Well, maybe we'll make that. Well, that's fine. We can leave that there for now, but at least we have them for now. And yeah, I kind of like that league label, conference label. Okay. Oh, okay. We can call them different things too. Is that what you're talking about here? Do it Eastern, Western, and Coastal. As well as this. Okay, I see what you mean. So like Eastern. Eastern, Western, Northern, Coastal. And then we have the Atlantic, Plains, Pacific, and Southern. Unless we swap Southern and Coastal here. Does that make more sense? I think that makes more sense. Like we'll do a Pacific and then a Coastal. And then Southern. Because this would be, you know... I think this makes more sense to have one division be, you know, take from any part of the, you know, whatever, and then the Unite League has, you know, they can take the Atlantic teams, Plains teams, Pacific teams, or Coastal teams, you know. I think that makes more, I think it just makes a little more sense, at least, division-wise, I guess, if that's where even, sorry, if that's what we're going to even call it. We can change, I guess, if we wanted to call them divisions or conferences, we can change that too. But I like kind of where that's at right now, as far as the leagues go. Let's see where we were with here. Were we done with, wait a minute, lineups? Can we? Oh, I was going to say, is there a way that we can, thought there was going to be a cheeky way that we can change position for someone. Editor, this is where we were. Okay. Yeah, we just needed to see rain chance 0%. If you wanted to turn that up to maybe like 10. I don't know how often it rains in Milwaukee, if it rains at all, really. And if you want them, if they were to sim games, if you want them to run the ball more, if you had like an archetype in mind for what the Mallards are going to be, if you want them to be more of a run team, if you want them to have, if you want them to throw the ball more, what kind of defense you want them to come out with, you know, on 1st and 10s. It depends, I guess, on if you wanted first, you know, create some teams or create some players first. We can do that and then come back to this. We're going to make it a run-heavy team and a 3-4 defense. That's what we ran back in the day, 3-4. Well, actually, I think it was a more of a dime package because it was just 3 down linemen and 3 linebackers. Would that be a dime? Because then we have 2 corners and 2 safeties, I think was the defense. I don't know if that works, but we can make it like a run heavy, like a 60% run, 55%. It really depends, but let's make it 60 for now. 60% 3-4 base defense. Let's save this here. Ooh. Okay. So far, this is what the team looks like. I love it when they have like the old people. Look at that guy in the front, number 32. I wonder how old he is. He's probably older than the coaches. Who else might be old? The 3rd row up, the middle row, like smack dab in the middle with the long hair, and then all the way to the left, that guy's got the George Jefferson look almost going on there. Yeah, man, it'll be fun. I think some of the people on this in the league are like 42, 43 years old, so it's always fun. Yeah, we got to change the jerseys. We got to change the colors first. Let's do colors. Yeah, here we go. Okay. So we have to first, let's pick like the 3 colors. If we want it to be green, orange, and white, let's find the colors that we're going to use, and then we can The way that it works is that, so these are just the away. Okay, so the left column is all what you can change for the away jerseys. The right is the home, and then the alternate jerseys are on the right, and they line them up like that on there as well. So it just makes it easier to see when you're changing stuff. You know, we're changing the away team only, so we'll just have to remember what color numbers we choose to be green, orange, and white, if that's what the color is going to be, and then we'll just change them all right on here for each one. And if we want the helmets to be a different color, then all across the board, if we want the helmets to kind of stay the same. But the good news is you can change literally like everything. You can change the inner stripe, the outer stripe, the face mask color, the jersey color. They even give you the sleeve color. You know, it's pretty cool. Pants, I think we can do if you want that. I think that the pants are, yeah, there it is. The stripe on the side for when they're running sideways. You can change that. What else? We could do the socks. The socks are always fun to change. And if you want to give them some, oh, it looks like we've got more options for colors. We're already in 300 here. So then we can change the shoe colors. I think that we can, it's like shoes and laces, I guess. And then, oh yeah, if you want the, you see on the left of the top left of the jerseys, you can change the captaincy color, how you want it to come up on, like if you were going to make the away jerseys white, you know, as they do in the NFL, or if you wanted to do it different, it doesn't really matter. We can do whatever we want. You can change the captain color. I think you can change the stars color as well, which is pretty neat. I've always liked that. Number color too as well. If you wanted to do some different numbers or some different colors for the numbers, we can do that. But yeah, no, it's pretty in-depth how in-depth they get with this. So I think first let's just find a color that kind of matches the green, orange, and white. Let's just start from the beginning, and we'll find a green, an orange, and a white. You can put them like the Packers jerseys, because I'm a Packers fan. Just replace yellow with orange. I'd have to honestly look up what the Packers jersey looks like. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Like the 2022 version, is there a different like version of how you'd want them to be? Oh, I see. So it's like we would make like an orange helmet with the green outer, dark green outer stripe, the white middle. I see. Okay. So it'd be a yellow sleeve, green, yellow pants. Okay. Well, orange. Okay. Okay. I like that. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna go get something to drink. I will be right back. But in the meantime, oh yeah, if you could tell me, yeah, that would be even better. But yeah, I'll be right back. We'll see if we can get the Packers jerseys in there. I'm sure it shouldn't be that hard. I'll be back in 1 second. I've returned. All right, let's get back into this here. Oop. Okay. Let's move my mouse cursor out of the way here. Don't need that in the way. All right. So first, helmet color. Do like an orange. So 7 might be the orange, unless you wanted to do like a darker orange. 7-11, more of a yellow. These are like browns, blue. I think 7 already just might win. 43 is a nice bright orange if you want to do that. 43. I'm not even looking at greens or whites yet. So far we've got 7 and 43 for orange. That's more of a yellow. I think that's more yellow. I don't think we need to go too. Ooh, 93. I think. What was it? 87? I forget already. Somewhere down here. 47. It might have been. No. Am I getting the mix up? Was it 30 something? I think. What was it? That was. It was a nice orange. Here, 45, 44, no, 47, 47 might have been it. What was 7 again? I think this one just looks really crisp. Let's just, let's go with it for now and see what it looks like with the stripe going here. So the outer stripe's got to be like a darker green. Let's change the inner stripe to the white here, just so we can see what we're kind of working with. So we're looking for like a darker green. 3 might already win, but that's pretty bright. We're looking for green, not orange. More of a blue. Oh, hello. These are all like oranges here. 101. That looks like more of a, it looks like a candy cane almost. It looks dark green in the square, but on the helmet it's not very dark. It's not really dark green where we need it to be at least. They're not letting me get any more than 156. I guess so. Okay, so I guess 156 is the max. So we we only have up to there for dark green, and that was the darkest one that I think we saw. 101. I just wish that was darker. That stinks. Maybe a 58 might work. That looks pretty dark enough. I mean, I know it's not really. It looks more blue. 101 was a good one. I think that 101 over that other one. I don't know. It's what was 101? You know, it's just not like, it's just not dark enough, and maybe it's just because of the lighting that they're putting on coming from the top. Let's see what the jersey looks like at 101. Maybe we can get a different color. Yeah, you see how this 101 is different? So I guess we'll have to figure out a darker green. Maybe we can get a darker green to make it look, you know, on the jersey. When we make the jersey darker green, we can find a one that makes the top color look a little bit darker. Where are all the greens? Whoa. Got some trim up in there. Oh, here's some greens. Got 212. That's pretty. I think we can do darker. These are the away jerseys. Maybe we should edit them on the home, but let's just find a color. Ooh. Hello. This one kind of matches the top a little bit with the dark and the light shading. I don't know. There's so many different options. 313. Why do they have an arrow there? Like there's more colors, but it just stops at 313. This looks like a college football team right here. You have to eat, so you'll be back in 15. All right, no problem, man. Yeah, I'll see what I can do and try to get these to match up to be the Packers jerseys at least by the time you come back, and I'll see how you like them. Enjoy, man. I'll see you in a little bit. Yeah, man. No, I'll be here, man. Yeah, no problem. Maybe somebody else will come in and we can, in that meantime, we'll be able to. I'll be able to help them out or them. If they wanted to make a team, but I'll be working on this, and by the time you're back, hopefully the jersey will be done. Yeah, man, take care, dude. Let's put these back on like the 0 white. It's more of like a cream there. I think the 0 white there compared to the 0 white here is different. Like a 21 on the inner stripe. Outer stripe 101 I think we put up there. And then 7. Outer stripe 101, 21 white, just because it looks more of a white there. Face masks, their face masks are pretty dark green. What does the 101 face mask color look like? Not dark enough, so we go to the 215. Is it? Is it the same dark? 315. Ooh. I do be liking that. Let's put it up at 215 here. 215. The alternate jerseys, are gonna be orange. Let's see what the 7 looks like. We're gonna be pulling out the full stops on the orange on the alt jerseys. More of a yellow. Okay, so let's find an orange. Yeah, that's really dark. This works better, I think. The 44 matches as 45 might be better. Let's do 45 for the alt jerseys. The sleeves were orange there, so we're gonna make these ones green. Let's put them at the 215 color. If it goes up to there, and hopefully it's the same. I know it's like I just hate that it's like more of a blue, but it does look green when you pair it up like that. These have to be the 45 orange. And then on the away jerseys, do they put the 45 orange on as well? Or is it the green? That's what it looks like with the 215 green. I think I like that better. And the pants gotta be orange, right? These are all set for now. Let's save this. Oh, no. Save this for right now. Update gloves. Yeah, of course update the gloves. The pants are orange. Look up away jersey. What does their away jersey look like? It's white. It's full white. No, yeah, they have the orange pants there, yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's make the pants back. We'll put them at 45. These ones got to be 45 as well. And are we gonna go full orange with these, or are we gonna? Let's see what it looks like. At least if we do full orange, maybe we put the green on. I think I might like the orange. The stripe, they have white with green. So do we make it green or do we make it white? I think we'll make it green. Do we make it green on the away and white on another? Do we keep it the same? Same pants? See what it looks like with the 215 on there. If we do white, the 21 white, F25 white there. Looks like a creamsicle. I think we're gonna go with the 215 stripe. I think that looks the most authentic that we can get. 215. 215. This 215 as well. Nice. Okay. So their socks were green, I think, right? Green socks. Okay. Oh. Oops. Okay, so where were we at here? Hold on. Green socks, 215 green socks. I think that's what we were going to go with. $215. $215. Yeah, that looks good to me. Shoes. I think I like green and white shoes. Are we gonna do green and white? Let's see if we can find like a green and white shoe here. $258. We're looking for like a... Looking for something green. 126. 126. That's pretty good, in my opinion. 215 matches though. I think we just do 215. Maybe we take this stripe and make it white. I don't know. 215, 215, 215. And then captain. What do their captain things look like? Let's get a picture of A. Rogers. So the captain patch, it's like, it's just the standard yellow, orange. We'll make it orange. We can make it the 45 orange, I think. On the orange jerseys, though, on the alt jerseys, I think it's going to have to be white. Maybe we can make it a different orange, a darker one. Maybe if we have different options here. I think the 45 might be it. Let's just see what it looks like. 45, 45, and then... Oops. Color white at 21. That's a good one. Okay, let's put this on 21. Let's see what it looks like. Might have to make those stars also 21. Yeah, that looks good there. And then a number. So we will put, let's put orange on the number here. Let's do 45 here, right? That looks pretty good. And then we do orange on the number here, 45, right? Is that what we do, or do we do 215 over here? Oh, hey, you're back. Yeah, 45. What are the stars? Oh, the stars are just, I think it determines what captain you are. So if you're captain 1, you have the 1 star. If you're captain 2, you have 2 stars. Captain 3 has 3 stars. I think that's how it works, at least in this game. So there's no real other signifying thing about it, unless there's something in football lore, but that's just what I assumed. Number, I think I want, I think I wanted to look at what 215 looked like on this. Do we want to make the captain, the C captain, green on the away jerseys? I think I like the orange. I think I'm going to put this back at 45 because I think I like the orange on the white there. Are you like 215 on the number? Does that look better, I think? Do you think? Yeah, honestly, that I think that works. I think that works out pretty well. So let's do that, and then the alternate jerseys they can keep 21. Yeah, that looks good there. And then I think is that it? Anything else we can edit? No. All right. Well, I guess these would be the jerseys then, unless you have anything else that you want to change. But all the away jerseys, any away games on the left, home games in the middle, and then if you want to break out the alternate jerseys on the right, we can do that too. I don't know if you want to change anything else on the alt jerseys. If you think, I don't know if you want to change anything else to be more orange, but I think it looks pretty good. Wait, which one is home and away? Yeah, away on the left, home in the middle, and then the alt jerseys on the right. So if you ever have a fun game in mind, or you want to just throw on the alt jersey, you know, kind of like a, you know, throw them on for whatever. Man, I love Seltzer. Let's save these for now at least. Update gloves, sure. Oh, okay, so if they have gloves on, it's green for the gloves. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, yeah, no, I think they look pretty good. I tried to make them as close as I could to the Packers, but with the stripe on the pants, I didn't know if I wanted to make that or white or green for them, but I think the green works better than the white. I don't know if they have too much white other than on their away jerseys when they wear those. So I think that looks better. So we've got the jerseys, what do we do now for the team? I think we have pretty much everything set up other than if you want to edit, we just have to edit the players, I think. Because we have the colors done. That's done. We can edit the players. They're in the correct league. Shuffle players in a fantasy draft across all teams in the league and overwrites current roster. I don't know if this does something that'll like just take the current players and shake them up. But we don't really necessarily need to do that because we can just edit them player by player. Or if you think their names are good, we can keep the names. We can keep how they look. If there's if there's just specific areas or certain players, positions that you want to edit, we can do it that way. So if you want to just make them a run team, we can edit the quarterback to have a little bit less skill. All the quarterbacks, you know, I mean, they're not very skillful except for Vance Hoffman up here, but we can edit him down to be a little bit less on the skill. We can increase Francesco here. We can boost his stats up a little bit. Maybe we'll take some stats down on the wide receivers here, tight ends, and then the offensive line. I think we can kind of maybe just change a couple things here and there. They're not that bad. Strengths, the strength stat is really very, very important when it comes to linemen, more so than the skill level, I think. So yeah, then we can make their defense just like an average defense. If you want to make them a weaker defense, and to balance it out, we can have them have a stronger offense. You know, it depends. You can put one player per team that's really good and do it that way. Yeah, we could do that. Okay, so who do you want to boost up on the Mallards? What kind of player do you want to put up on here? Do you want to make a halfback, a crazy halfback? And we could do, or if you want to, is that what you mean? Like just take a player that's like juked up over his mind and we just plop him in the roster somewhere, and just leave it at that? Okay, yeah, no. Do you have anything in mind? Do you want to? You can make him up. You can make a name for him. We can do kicker. You want to drop a kicker in this team here? Oh wait. I think we can go this way. Want to do a Buck Nasty kicker, Elwood Stackhouse? We can edit so much about them. You know, we can make him a captain if we want. I think we have to first remove a captain. Can make him however old you want him to be. His height, I don't know how is this just in inches? 66 inches. Weight in pounds, I think they do. You can change their face mask. If you want to give them a visor, the visor color. This is pretty cool. You could give them earrings if you want. The color of the earrings. If you want gloves, I think that's like taped right here. Change their hairstyle. You can do a bunch of different things. So, I mean, it depends on Rudolph Smith. All right, Rudolph Smith. Do you have any ideas for how do you want his attributes to look? Do you want him to be just stacked out of his mind? Speed and agility don't really necessarily matter as much for a kicker. Stamina doesn't really matter because you're only in for like a play or two. Strength and skill are where it really matters. Number 97, age 20. All right. Age 20. I guess 21 is the lowest we can go. So he'll be 21. And the jersey number 97. If there's a 97 on the team, we'll have to boo him off. Oh, nope, there's not. All right. So we can make him a rookie. You can give him a year in the league. You can give him 10 years in the league. He joined when he was 11 years old. Whatever you want to do. And you wanted to make him a kicker, right? Height, weight, anything else you want to change. I think we can, if we want to boost him up, let's give him like a 89 or 90 skill at least. And then at least 90. Let's do like 95 strength so he can just boot things out. Let's do like 98 strength so he can just crush things. 100 injury because he'll never get injured. And then 92 skill just to, you know, make him a little nutty. Is probably one of the best kickers in the league. Should we make him the best kicker in the league? 96, 98. He's best kicker in the league at this point, I think. He's not going to be. He's going to be able to hit a field goal from 60, 70 yards out. Nothing's going to stop him. 10-mile-an-hour winds, whatever. Let's save. How tall do you want him to be? Right now, he is 5'6". Rudolph Smith, best kicker in the league. He's a rookie, straight out of high school. Well, he came out of Rio Grande College. I think we can change that too, can't we? Maybe not. But we can change some of the. Okay, some of these stats. These are like, I guess, secondary stats is what you call them. Morale being the most. What do you call it? The most effective. Because if they have a lower morale in game, their skill is going to be worse. I think it can take up to like 4 or 5 if their morale is 0. It can take 4 or 5 skill points away. But if their morale is good, it'll add 4 or 5 skill points. So it depends on how ambitious, I guess, you want this player to be. We can have them start him out with a decent morale. Popularity doesn't really necessarily matter at this point. Leadership. Loyalty matters when it comes to waiver wires. If they're not very loyal, they might start looking for somewhere. They might come up to you every week and say they were looking for somewhere else. The winner stat, I think, ties into if you're not winning enough, the morale goes down a lot faster. Greed, I don't think necessarily matters as much. IQ, I think, kind of ties into the awareness stat. And work ethic, I don't really think matters too much either right now either. 75 morale, all right. Like I said, the other stats really don't necessarily matter too much. If you think they look good, then we can leave them like that. But like I said, it's not terrible of a it's not too terrible of a hindrance, I'll say. Yeah, did you have any ideas for what you want the face mask or anything that's good for this player? You don't want to change any of their how he looks or anything, his color, like his skin tone. We can change his skin tone if you want. Let's just save it for now. So that's Rudolph Smith on the Milwaukee Mallards, the kicker. Best kicker in the league, I think. League players, kicker. Let's see. Oh, no! There's a couple. Ray Finkel, Dane Andrews. Rudolph Smith's number 3. Look at this. Ray Finkel. Oh, my Lord. 99 skill and 99 strength? Jeez, my good Lord, man. He is nuts. Did he play for Miami? Well, the good news is that, oh, there's another rookie down here too. Wow. Kind of the similar stats. Rise? Yeah, I don't know how they... Whoa, that's nuts. But yeah, I mean, if there's anybody else that you want to change on the roster right now, I mean, otherwise, do you want to like try to take? Do you want to take them into an exhibition game and see how they do put up against the team, or do you want to just continue making the roster? Usually, I like to, if I change a lot of the players around, like if I change a lot of stats around, usually I like to take them into an exhibition game just to see how they'll perform. But I think I think they'll be pretty standard. What's their roster sheet look like? Yeah, they're pretty average across the board. There's nothing really to say about any of the players except for really the kicker, and they've got a pretty nice wide receiver core. Not terribly fast, but they'll still get the job done, I'm sure. Left tackle's really good. I think we'll be running the ball on the left there. I didn't want him to be really full out like 99 everything because he's a rookie. Oh, okay. Do you want me to take some of the stats off? Do you want me to do like 90-90 or like even worse than that? Just give him something to work with. So like for progression. It's really up to you, however you want them to look. He's 5'6" and 257, though. I think 88 and 91. What if we just do 88 and 91 like that? And I think we're not going to make him a curmudgeon ball. Let's bring his weight down a little bit. If he's 5'7", what's a good weight for 5'7"? Like 180? That's still a ball. Let's make him like 180 at 5'7". I think that he still means he's just got some meat on his bones. That's all. But he's not 100 pounds heavier. I mean, good lord, could you imagine? So yeah, that's where he is right now. Let's see if we can find out where he stacks up overall. As a kicker, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's a 10th rated overall kicker in the league right now as a rookie, which is crazy. The only other rookie to do that, he's top 4. Rise Gruff. He must have had some real fun down in Oxbridge University over there. Any other rookie kickers? There was one, I just saw him. Cincinnati, Russell Wainwright. Ooh, okay. Wow, there's a lot of rookie kickers. That's 5, I think. 6. Giovanni Milito? Wow. The year of the kicker, I guess. Yeah, that's what the roster looks like right now. I mean, did you... are we done with the team? It's up to you. Do you want to edit anything else? Do you want to change anything else on them? That's good. Okay, then we're done with this team. We can continue on. We don't really necessarily need to play an exhibition game with them right now unless you want to. But, I mean, we only just changed the kicker, and we didn't make him like a super beast, but we made him pretty beefy. And that morale stat will probably help his skill level in the games as well, at least when it comes down to the franchise mode. So yeah, we can look at Atlanta Beasts. What division would they be in before we continue here? ATL we're looking for. They're in the Unite League, are they? Do the team in the Mallards division, and we can customize them then around. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Okay, so let's see, where were they? Plains. So LA, San Francisco, or Seattle? We got to change one of those teams. LA, San Francisco, or Seattle. We can change to LA Voltage. San Francisco Miners. Or was it Seattle? Was it? Seattle Emeralds. Let's just go right down the line from what it was. Los Angeles, I think they are right now. So we can, if they're in the Plains division, who else do we want to make them like a give them like a conference rival here. Make like a Milwaukee conference rival. Who's the Green Bay's, like, who's their rival? Is it Minnesota? Is it Vikings? Is that, should we make like a Vikings-esque team where they're like purple and, you know, something like that? Is that, I don't even know if that's correct, really. Chicago, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Chicago. Okay, yeah, no, we could. Let's. You want to make this team like the Chicago team then? We could make them the Chicago Bears because they do have a Bears logo. If you want to really get like that, or if you want to make like where the Chicago, Illinois, if there's like another city in Illinois, so we're not really completely ripping off NFL. I'm not really familiar with that area, though. I live in the Northeast. Chicago Bearcats. That's a good idea. Okay, let's do that. Chicago. Put CHI. Bearcats. Alright, that was like a bear. Did they have like a... I mean, kind of like that. Dark blue and orange. Okay. Wonder if... I mean, that kind of looks like a bear and a cat, even though it is a lion. Hey, look, that's the Crusaders. Let's go. Oh, what is that? A monkfish? A catfish? Is that a catfish? Turtle? Beaver of some sort? What the hell is that supposed to be? Oh, that looks like the Houston Rough Riders, but just color inverted. Or color swiped out of it, really. Whoa. Is that a bear cat? Oh, look, it's a Buffalo Bills. That's not really... I don't know if they have a bear cat. I mean, we can just take the bear logo that they have here. Metros. Oh, these are all the... I think these are all the original from the yeah, this is from like the first iteration of the game. I remember this logo. I think we go with, unless we're going to have like a Bears team, what if we just use this as the logo? I mean, that looks good. We want to make them dark blue and orange. Look at this orange already that they picked out for us. I kind of like how it matches with the eye color of the bear. They already kind of got it for us. Put the end zone text Bearcats. Do they give us a color number? 126. I wonder if that'll be like a darker orange that we can use for them. Yes, the font style. I think we want this to be like big, in your face. Something like that maybe works. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about right there. Or we can do the colors brown and orange, but that might be more Clevelandish. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we could really do whatever we want. If we wanted to make the Chicago team brown and orange, we can make the Cleveland team dark blue and orange. What's stopping us from doing that? You know what I mean? Like, we can make we're making our own league here. Honestly, we could do whatever. Yeah, no, I think I like 32 because it's got like, it looks like there's a, you know, like the sharp edges on some of the, like the sharp cuts on some of the letters. Looks like a bear took a nice little chunk out of it, you know? I think we can leave that color there. The outline color, let's try to see if we can make it like a brownish orange. I know I've seen a bunch of those colors, but more like a brown. Ooh. Oh, that looks pretty nice, actually. I know it's not like matching the color, but oops. Oh, Oh, that's even better. Like just like a nice brown. We don't need to be dark. It just makes the coloring look a little gray. Let's remember 86. 103 works a lot better, I think. The island with the wave, you can call them the islands of Hawaii. Oh, yeah. That's a good idea for the coastal division. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, see, we're getting somewhere with it. Stadium. Ooh. I think they also need to have not a dome stadium. Municipal. Let's go to Luster. New Armory. I think I like New Armory for them. For some reason, this is just calling out to me. I like New Armory, and we'll leave the Goalpost Pro for now. I think we'll make this division all the this conference, all the Goalposts are Pro, and then the other conference we can make all the Goalposts Vintage. So that way you know what conference you're in when you're watching the game or whatever. That might be a cool idea. Field type, let's make them dark green, grass, baseball field off. I know we could probably make 70% chance of snow here too, right? I don't know how often it rains in Chicago. Let's put a 10% chance of rain just in case, but we want it to be snowing a lot. This is also going to be a run team. They already put it up here for a 61%. You want to make them another 3-4 team, or are they going to be a 4-3? Are they going to be a passing team? Let's leave it like this for now. It's going to ask to save. Yeah, I just want to save it for right now. Okay, you want them to be a pass team. All right, so let's bring this down to like... Let's make this the 38% that the Milwaukee team was, and we'll leave them at 4-3 for a base defense, because if their rivals are going to be running the ball a lot, you know we're going to be needing to. They're going to be needing to block up that box there and put as many down linemen as they can. So a base defense of 4-3 should do that just fine. So we'll save that for now. So yeah, there's that for now. We'll still need to, the remaining things that we need to do with this team is add a player, add a beefed up player somewhere, figure out where he needs to go, what his name's going to be, all that stuff. The colors. Did you get that far yet? Lineups. Where do we go to edit that? Roster. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at their roster now to see where we might want to put a player. Maybe we give these guys a punter. Because we gave Milwaukee a kicker, we give these guys a punter. They don't have many wide receivers. Maybe we give them a tight end, like a catching tight end. Yeah. Just so that way the quarterback has someone to throw to, especially if they're going to be a passing team. We can make the tight end. We can give them a tight end. Okay, we'll remember that. We'll give them a tight end. But let's first do the colors and the jerseys and stuff here. Colors, lineups, editor, photo league. Yeah, so we just need to do the colors, and then we just need to do the colors, and then add in a tight end. And we'll be good there. But before we do that, I have to take like a quick 5, maybe 10-minute break. I have to run to the bathroom. So in the meantime, if you want to think of, you can put in the chat if you want to think of anything for that tight end that you want to put in there, his height, his weight, name, what his stats are going to be. The stats go for their skill, speed, agility, strength, injury, and stamina. I'll pull them up here for you. That might be a good idea. Let's find the tight end. Yeah. So yeah, you can see you can change the jersey, his age. I'll put this down here because if you want to change anything that you might see down here compared to up above, like earrings, gloves, his hair, and I'll put this maybe down here. So this is probably better for what you want to be doing if you want to change his morale. But yeah, then there's skill, strength, speed, stamina, agility, and injury. So if you want to do that in the meantime, I will be back. I'm going to try to make it as fast as possible, and I'll be back as soon as I can, and hopefully we'll be able to get this team done. I have returned. Yes, it is me. Ooh, why? Just stay there. Why? Why you do this? Okay. Okay. So name Mason McLean. All right, Mason. Speed 93. Skill 89. Morale should be 79. Number 87. You know what's funny? You're not going to believe this, but he's 23. How many years in League 2? If we're calling rookie year 21, 22, 23, 2 years, I guess, right? We'll have to, let's save. We have to, there's a player on the team who is number 87. We just have to find out who he is. Who is 87? Who is number 87? Clifford. You're 85 now. Oops. Go back to the tight end. Number 87. Should we make him a captain? We can take another cap. We have to also make that kicker a captain too. If we're gonna do that. And did you want to make his agility kind of match his speed? Agility is like that first step kind of, it's kind of like that first step kind of quickness, I guess you'd call it. I think 86, maybe 82, because he's going to be kind of a bigger guy. We can make him like 74 strength, you know. So he's like that cross between an offensive lineman and a wide receiver. He's going to be pretty tall too, which is something I like. But let's make him a captain, which means that we have to. Where's the captain? Quarterback. Quarterbacks are always the captains, right? Free safety. He's a beast. Where's the other captain? Is the other captain not a starter? Captain. Free safety captain. Is this guy captain? We just can't see because of his hair. Oh, here he is. Yeah, the second string halfback is the he's a captain. Not anymore. Tight end is a captain. We don't have to do captain for the kicker? Okay. But for this guy, do you want to do a captain? 82 on the agility? Yeah, I think that's what we got there. Okay. Yeah, okay. So this tight end's going to be pretty good. Comparatively to the rest of the league, where does he rank up? Just in base overall. Chester, why is he starting? Where's the other? Oh no, we're not looking at that guy anymore. We're looking for Chicago. Where's the Chicago guy? Did we pass him already? We must have. Overall's way up here. Here he is. He's number 2. He's number 2 in the league. Look at him. What a beast. Oh, we're showing the mallards. Where's the Bearcats? Okay. So we got the player in there, right? Tight end. Okay, cool. So let's do the colors. You want it to be, the helmet's gonna be all brown, kind of like Cleveland, just not orange. Jerseys that can be orange. Okay, what's the Cleveland helmet look like? Okay, so a few things about me is that I played football back in high school. I was actually number 87 and I played tight end, but I played tight end in 8th grade Pop Warner. But because I joined the season late, they made me play second string tight end. That was my only position. And there was a rule in Pop Warner that every player that signed up had to play at least 10 plays in the game. So I played 10 to 12 plays in a game, and that was it. That was it. My coach would stand there on the sideline, and every time he would have, like, there was like 3 or 4 of us. Then we were like the second string people that would come on. We'd be the second team on offense. He'd just throw us in there. All I would do really is block. I never ran a route. But he would just sit there with his checkboard, his clipboard, and every time we were done with the play, he'd just check next to our name, and then once there were 10, he'd call us out. But the good news is that we would we would get put in like the third quarter or the fourth quarter, because by the half we were up like 36-0, and it would be mercy rule enacted. So it would just be like running the ball between the tackles. So I would just have to I would just block for a run, and they would never run to my side either, because it was like, I was the second stringer. So it's terrible. But the other thing is that another thing I want to bring up is that I haven't really watched football in a long time. Last year I watched a lot of it because I joined a fantasy football league with a bunch of my friends. And I was doing really good. I got second place, which isn't bad for my first year. I was really close to first if I had just played a different quarterback. If I played Trey Lance over whoever I played, Ryan Tannehill, I would have won. But regardless, this year I went 4-10. I'm now this week is the last play. I'm playing for last place or 11th place, and it's looking like I'm getting last. So I've just kind of given up on football this year. But I'll come back next year and see what it's like. But that's just kind of where I'm at now. So I haven't really watched much, and I don't really know what the helmets look like. Okay, so I see. So brown. Let's look for like a darker brown on the helmet here. Maybe something to match like the top part of the Bearcat logo there. Something like this works, I think, perfectly. And then we can make the inner stripe, or the outer stripe, we can make that, what if we do it like inverted of the browns, where we have like that orange as the inner stripe and then the white in the middle? You know what I mean? So where is that orange? Like something like a burnt orange is what we're looking for. Something like this, 94 or 95. I think 95 looks really good actually. And then we make this, I think it was 21 is the nice white we like. It's like a grayish white. And a family meeting. I never made it to playoffs because they just don't want to mess with the settings. So they just like the basics. So there are only 4 teams that make the playoffs out of 10 people, or 12 or 10 people. Wow, really? Only 4 teams make it to the playoffs? We have a 12-man league that gets 6 players to the playoffs. So I think like if you lose 6 games, you're like really you have a very low chance of getting in, depending on how many points you've gotten. And I think 7 is just like really like your SOL. Yeah, I got really lucky last year. Also, because it was my first year, one of the commissioner, who's my friend from middle school, actually, he was kind of helping me. He helped me with the draft, because up until that point, I hadn't watched really football and I didn't know who was who. So he helped me draft some players, and the reason why I was doing so well is because I drafted Derrick Henry and Cooper Kupp, and they were like running back one. Derrick Henry was running back 1 for like 8 weeks, and then he got injured, and he was still running back 1 for another 2 weeks on top of that. And then Cooper Kupp was wide receiver 1 all year, so I have him this year too. But he got injured, and I'm really upset about that. Right when I needed him most to carry my team. But that's just the way it goes in fantasy football. Injuries happen, and you can't really account for them. But yeah, no. Let's get back to making these helmets here. Let's just create the helmets all across the board here. 21, outer stripe 95, and then the color 80, 95, 21. I think that looks pretty good for a helmet. It kind of matches the logo, and I think that could be the color scheme. It's kind of like a brown, burnt orange, white. I think that kind of looks good. Maybe we'll see. We'll see how the jerseys and everything else turns out. Let's make this. Yeah, let's make them 80 all the way around. Brown, brown, brown. Here's the brown. So that way they don't know if it's, poop, dirt, or just their face mask. I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, I think I like the way their helmets are turning out there. I think it looks pretty good. I don't know how would. Yeah, it's not even the same color. Should we look for a darker brown here? I think that I like the lighter brown. I don't want it to be too crazy with the dark brown. I think I think that looks fine. So the jersey for away, like 21 for a white, is 80 still this brown? It is. I wonder if we can get like a darker brown like the helmet. It's like a black. These are grays, oranges. No, we're looking for more of a darker. I'm a little upset that it's not in here. I wonder if maybe below 80. Orange maybe for the face mask. Yeah, maybe we'll look at orange for the face mask. I wonder maybe if we're just missing like a darker brown down here. Doesn't really look like it. I think 80 might be it. I think 80 is the closest we're gonna get to what we want. And then we'll just change the face mask. Let's see if we can find no, that looks a little too off. I wonder if we can get more, like we're looking for like burnt orange, like almost red. Not red, but almost. Ooh, 199. I think that looks good. Let's see what it looks like over here against the black or the brown jersey. That's a nice little color pop, I think. Gives them some flair. Because then it matches up, with the face mask too, because it's like the eyes and the tongue in there. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. I think that looks pretty sick. Look at this D lineman face mask here, what it looks like with that. Yeah, now we're talking. That was a good idea. I think I like that. The alt jerseys are also going to, I think we can't make them the orange again, right? Because what happens if they're going to do alt and alt? Are we going to make them full brown? Should we make them a different color for the alt jersey? Well, my records for fantasy football first season, I didn't know what to do, so I went 4-9. And second, I needed to win the last week of the season, and I lost the person that I needed to lose. Oh, you lost to the person that needed to win? Oh, damn, man, that sucks. It's heartbreaking stuff, fantasy, I found. But, you live and you learn, and I think it's more luck than skill involved. I mean, you can only do so much. Everybody kind of gets the same information, but you're not going to really know how someone's going to perform unless they are already a stud, if they're a great player. But when you have 12-person leagues, you're scraping the bottom of the barrel when injuries come about, and that's what I've been doing this whole year. I picked the team that there were injuries everywhere. I didn't have every week there was somebody new who was injured, and I had to manage my team. There was like 3 or 4 injuries, like so many injuries. I think the only people that are on my roster that didn't get injured are my kicker and someone else. But everyone else that I originally drafted got injured. So I was scraping like the wood off the barrel to find players. You know what I mean? I went 7-6. I don't even know how. I didn't make the playoffs because the same thing happened in the season 2. I needed this guy to lose, but he won. Damn. That really stinks. I hate that. Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. This might be a cool idea. Look at this. The orange and then... Ooh, wait. Okay, I'm liking that. Unless we make it like... Do we do like a complete blackout for them? Like, should we have their alt jerseys be a blackout? I wonder how that would look. Okay. That's what I thought. Let me see if I can find like a blackout for them. That could be pretty cool, like a Bearcat blackout. 171, I think that's it. Okay. So what are we gonna put for their sleeves? Maybe we put the away jerseys are gonna be brown. The 80 brown, right? Are we gonna stick with that color scheme? The 80 brown, and then this one will be the 199 burnt orange. And these are gonna be, we're gonna go completely black. I think we gotta do that if we're gonna do it. So we do 170. Ooh, wait, can we find a darker one? 184. What's 184 look like up here? Nah, 171 is more black, I think. Pants, 171. We're just gonna put them up here. Complete blackout. You're 6-7-1 this season. You were already eliminated because you went 0-7-1. Oh wow, a comeback, 6-win comeback. Got 5th place, and you 5th place, and you still didn't make the playoffs. So what do your playoffs look like? We do like it's like a semifinals or quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. So we'll have like if like the first and second seed get bye weeks in the quarterfinals. And then in the they're just automatically in the semifinals. So you should maybe try that. So that way you can have 6 teams make it to the playoffs, and then you have 6 teams in the loser bowl, and then the first and second seed just get bye weeks. Whoever's got the best record, most points, whatever. The season we're not going to talk about it. Yeah, see the semifinals and finals. That's why. Yeah, see if you can do like a see if you can get the commissioner to do like a quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals, and then the quarterfinals have the first 2 seeds a bye, and then just whatever third and fourth, and then 5th and 6th play, or like 3rd and 5th and 4th and 6th, whatever you're gonna make it. Something like that. Maybe that could help the chances for people to make it into the playoffs rather than it just be a 4-man show. Pants 171. Honestly, I like the yellow, but we're going to change the numbering to a burnt orange in there. These pants are going to be, are they going to be fully brown? Are we going to do brown pants? Or are we going to do burnt orange? I think maybe let's look at what the brown pants look like. I think it's probably going to end up being burnt orange, but... Brown doesn't look too bad, but it's... I don't know. What do the Browns do? Oh, I see. So they have like a full black alt with the burnt orange, which is what we're going to be doing. Their home is a black jersey with white pants, and their away is white jersey with black pants. So we might do home jersey is brown with the orange, and then away will be the white with the brown. Let's see how that looks. I don't know. Let's see what it looks like against this here. 80. That might not be bad. We just have to change that blue. This blue, it's got to be, I think we have to change this to the, on the brown pants, 199 for the burnt orange. And then we'll put 80 on these. Like that. And all 171. Are you serious? Oh no, maybe we make it the burnt orange. Maybe we make this 199. Give it a little something like that. Nah, I think it's gonna be looking better with the 171 black. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get the color in the socks and stuff if we need to. Or maybe even in the shoes. No, we're gonna do the coloring. So maybe the coloring in the shoes. Socks across the board maybe should be. We'll do white, not maybe across the board, but maybe we'll do white for away. What does white look like here? White socks, or do we do brown socks? I don't know if brown socks will look good. I think I like the white socks too. Like that. I think for 10, well, the commissioner doesn't like that people have buys, so he doesn't like that. Oh, really? Ah, dang. I think for a 10-person league, it should be like the last two teams should not have a chance of going to the playoffs. And it's a single elimination with the teams going to the playoffs. You can do a blue out. Do you want to do blue? I thought we were going to do like orange, brown, and white as the colors, and then we can do a blackout. If you want to do a blue out, I'm down with that. But my idea was I was going to do, let me show you with these at least. Wow, they're going to make me go all the way down here. 199. Captain we're going to put at 199 as well. And then the stars too. If it shows up good enough, well enough. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, look at this. This is what I wanted to do with the blackout jerseys here. But if you think blue and orange would work well, we can do that too. 199 on the number. Do, 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 do. Something like that. Green Bay, one of their jerseys are brown and green. Really? I didn't even know. So what do you think? Like, do you want to do like a dark blue? What if we do, what's this color? 64. What if we match, yeah, if we're going to make this a blue out. Let's see what it looks like actually. Like this dark blue, if we do a full blue out here. And 64 up here. Update the gloves. Does it go to something like that? That looks pretty sweet. Yeah, I like that. The brown helmet is kind of weird. What if we change the helmet to blue as well? Do you think, is that like to having two helmets? You know what I mean? Like, what if we did that for an alt jersey for them? I just like that color scheme overall. What if, you know what I mean? Like a blue and orange. If like we were to do like a home team as a blue and orange. I think this just matches better. Update gloves, yes. Why are the gloves brown now? I hope they're not like that normally. I hope they come back as orange gloves. I want the orange gloves. Like the brown gloves on the away jerseys would be cool. The white gloves on the home jerseys and the blue gloves on the alt jerseys. But I think I liked it. I think I like this color scheme here. This looks pretty sweet. Oh wait, we have to change these blues here. Unless you want to leave them in here to like, you know, let them know that we got a little blue coming when the alt jerseys come out. Shoe for this, I think we want these to be, what do they look like with the brown? Well, first, we're going to pass 199. Yeah, I think that might be actually better. And then we do 199 on these shoes. At least have the players, if they're going to carry around two helmets, at the very least give them one pair of cleats. But even they're going to have two, but you know, give them the same pair of cleats across here. But then like if you want to keep this blue on the away here, maybe we make this the 64 blue. Something like that. What if we put the stars at 64 here? Something like that. I think that looks pretty sweet. I'll take gloves. Now they have black gloves on the left. Interesting. I don't know what determines the glove color. There's no like, there's nothing about it, but I wonder if they just change whatever. I think they might, yeah, okay. But yeah, no, I think this looks cool. So we changed the, these guys are going to be a pass team, and they've got a tight end. Where do they rank? Oh, they have a much better offense and defense as far as stats are concerned compared to Milwaukee. So they're 4163, 4154. Yeah, so they've got about 40 less skill points than this team just across the board. But I think it'll still make for a pretty decent rivalry. So it'll be the Chicago Bearcats and the Milwaukee Mallards are gonna. I think they'll be the division rivals there. Let's save this roster here. Rank file. I'm also gonna back it up here really quick, just in case anything corrupts. I do this with the Crusaders roster file too. So if there's anything, like if there's an update that happens to the game and I can't get into the franchise file again, at least I'll have it backed up. And if I can't get it to work in the game, the memory lives on. You know? Rivalry of the year, maybe. Hey, maybe. We'll have to make another, and we'll have to finish out the conference and get the other two teams to be a rivalry in the Plains division there. Let's see, let me just back up. Where is this file first? Custom rosters. Here it is. Okay. Cool. Are we done today? I think we might be done today. I have some things that I have to take care of today. I'm actually off for work, but I still have to log in to take care of some things for work. So I think we might be done today, unless you want to. What time is it? 3 o'clock. I mean, do you want to run an exhibition game between those two teams that we just created to kind of see how they stack up against each other? And then we'll call it after that, just to see kind of where they sit against each other as rivals. Let's just see what they look like, at least in the exhibition team. So we can make, let's make the away team the Chicago Bearcats, and we'll make the home team Milwaukee Mallards. So we can see how their bars stack up. You know, the bars aren't terrible. We can make it like how we would do like a franchise game. We can do that, and then maybe we can do that for the other two teams of the others. And yeah, that's a good idea too. And then we can just, you know, we'll work at it from there. We'll just make 2 teams at a time. And now that we've got the divisions made, and we can kind of like, you know, maybe I'll make a like a little Google sheet or something where we can, you know, you can write down ideas for. We'll just add 1 player to the team that's just going to be crazy super good, or like, you know, like not super 99 everything, but like at least like an 8 to an 88, between like an 88 to a 91 overall, somewhere around there. Add that player to a position somewhere. What team names, what division they might be in as a rival. If you want to make like even 2 teams and make them a rivalry, like we just did today, we can do something like that. You know, maybe I'll do something like that, so that way. But in the meantime, between streams, I don't know, like, because I'm going to stream tomorrow. I'm planning on streaming tomorrow as well. Hopefully earlier than I was today. I tried to stream today at 1700 GMT, which for me is 1200. When I logged in, I still had to wait like 30 or 40 minutes before I could even start the game, or before I could even start the stream. It still said that it's taking a little longer than usual, so I kept refreshing the page until I could get in. And when I finally got in, I was surprised. It was pretty easy to set up. I used to stream on Twitch, and so I had all the software pretty much all set up. So I just had to really just hit start streaming, and it worked. So it was pretty cool. The Madison Kings, purple and yellow. Madison, where's that? Is that, oh, man. Shoot. My geography isn't that good. For geography class, I use Sporkle, and I just, like, retained the information for 5 minutes. Really, I Sporkled 5 minutes before each test, and that was it. Wisconsin, yeah, that's right. Yep. Okay, yeah. I think we should be the Mallards for this. Let's just take a look comparatively. So I know the Mallards are like a run-heavy team, but they don't really have someone that can run. Maybe we change the Mallards to be a pass-heavy team, and the Bearcats to be a run-heavy team, because they have a better run game than they do a passing game. The only downside is that we'd have to get rid of the tight end, unless you want to make the tight end like a blocking tight end. Maybe we can do something like I did with the Crusaders, where I made a crazy nasty fullback that I named after actually me. You know, we could do like a crazy nasty fullback and run like I forms, or pistol formations where the fullback can block for the halfback. Something that's going to hold a block. Maybe something like that. I don't know. But yeah, let's see. Do you want to do the we can change the jerseys, right? But yeah, let's change the quarters too. 5-minute quarters are fine. Daytime, weather, team, stadium, team. Auto subs. What do I have the auto subs set for? I don't think it's 85-60. It might be. It might be. Skip puddle. Injuries, co-op defense. Daytime random. Oh yeah, my stomach's going. I gotta eat soon. These settings are fine. We can change the jerseys if you want to do like the alt jerseys and bring out the orange all over the place here. I think we gotta stick with the green. Before we start, I have to. There's one thing I need to take care of that shouldn't take longer than like a couple minutes. So if you want to just stick around really quick, it's just something that I needed to do for 3 o'clock. It shouldn't take me that long, but I will be right back. It's like maybe another 5 or 10 minutes, but I will be back and we'll run this game. I'm back. I think the next team after Madison may be Detroit. Madison to Detroit, Wisconsin, and Michigan. Do they have a rivalry in something? Are they like... I'm not too caught up with the Midwest lore. There's nothing really that happens interesting over where I'm at. But next division for the locations, we can do Buffalo, New York, and then New York City and Boston. So you want to have a Buffalo team, and then a New York team, and then a New York City team, and a Boston team. Okay, that's a good idea. I mean, we all know that New England Patriots are Boston, you know. Yeah, here, let's see if we can get this. Let's get this game rolling here. You can kind of see the process of the stuff that I cut out in the YouTube videos of how I like choose plays and such, and maybe you can help me out with some of the defensive plays, because as you see in the videos, I don't really like to switch on to players to make a play, because I never really done it in Madden either, just because I like the CPU to kind of do what they do with their skill level, and I'll just play as a middle linebacker and do whatever, or defensive lineman, and I'll do whatever. But I like the corners and the safeties to just do what they do and hope the play that I called works for what they're doing. Big cats choose tails. Tails never fails. It's snowing. Let's go. 70% chance of snow, and it happened. Tails never fails. They receive. It doesn't matter. No matter, let's have a crazy kicker. We're always going to kick with the wind. We always kick it to the left. Look at the skill level. Let's make sure that we're the difficulty is correct. Okay. Yeah, even on super, there's 5 difficulty levels, I think, or 6 maybe. There's rookie, semi-pro, pro, veteran, superstar, and legend. I haven't tried legend out yet, but superstar I think is where at least my skill level is. I mean, compared to how often I play the game. QB vision, I think I've explained before. If you have this off, or if you have this on, if your quarterback's rating is less than 80 overall, the zoom out effect won't happen when you're choosing a pass play. You won't be able to see down the field, and it adds kind of to the simulation effect. Mobile QB, I'm not sure. I think that is if you hit the right trigger, you'll start running with the ball as a quarterback. I don't know what happens if you turn it off. QB assist, that's what I've talked about, where you won't overthrow the ball ever. It'll just be 75% power every time. Same thing with kick assist as well. It'll just be 75% power every time. You won't ever overkick. But yeah, let's get into this. Oh, we overkicked with a great kicker. It's going to be like a little squib. He gets it. We saw the star underneath him. They've got great field position to start at the 42. Green and white in Boston. Buffalo can be blue and red. New York, red and blue. White, New York City, no clue. Preseason time, yeah. Oh, shoot. Formation, 4-3. Do something. Whatever that was. This is like a... oh, shoot. Okay, this might work, actually. This might work. We made the play there. We stopped him. 8-yard gain, but we stopped him. Maybe we'll have some more time to call a play. We are a 3-4 base defense anyway, aren't we? They have 2 running backs and a tight end. I think we're going to send a little heat. It's 2nd and 2. Let's play the middle linebacker. Who we got here? Tucker. Oh, yeah, that's our man. Oh, we went too far out of bounds. Make the play, safety. What are you standing in the open field for? Oh, geez. This is not looking good for us already. That was our man. We should have made that play, but I think we called the same play, and we just need to make that play. That's what we need to do. If they run it again. Another 8-yard gain. They're working their way down this field. New York primary color is red, and the secondary is blue. Buffalo's blue primary color is red. Oh, red secondary, I mean. Oh, okay. Let's do a little zone coverage here. Did we stop him beforehand? Nope, he fell forward for that first. 18 yards rushing for him. Well, we gave up that 14-yard rush earlier, I think. Ooh, we got to block up the box here. Let's run a 4-4. I think we might call a little blitz here. Oh, it's a screen. Get in front of that. Oh, shoot. We make the play, but it's another 8-yard gain. Every pass is an 8-yard gain. If you can remember that for next time. We could remember that. If anything, I'll copy and paste it, but the stream should be up on YouTube after it ends anyway, so I think we'll be okay. I don't like this. We got to line up over here. We should call some man coverage, but it's a run anyway. That was good. Good thing we didn't do that. 3rd and 3. This is a big chance for us to stop their offense and make them want to get 3 here. We have to call the right play. We're going to come back out in our 3, and our 3-4, and our standard 3-4. Cover 7. What is this? Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, this is a play. It's out of bounds. We hold them to 3 unless they try to go for it, which I don't think they will. So tomorrow we will finish the division. I don't know what play I called. With Madison Detroit. Yep, that's what the plan is for tomorrow at the very least. Get in the backfield, but we're not quick enough to make a stop, to make a block. So they get 3 points. Is the game too loud comparatively? I don't know how loud it is, but it just sounds too loud. We'll return it down the middle. See what this guy can do, this kicker can do. Hopefully next kick we don't flub it. Oh, we just get off the 20, and who's injured up there? I saw somebody get injured. Wide receiver turf toe, recovery in 2 weeks. Oh, that is not good. Alright, well, let's just come out in the, we're going to do what we know best, and that's the, I think it's is it the wing T counter sweep far. This is always a good, nice little run play. If we can get it to work here. Yeah. Let's go. 5 yards, 6 yards. Nice little run. He's probably going to be really tired though, so I think we need to come back out in a let's come back in a single back formation and hit some quick little slants. Maybe we change this. Is that a first down? Nope. 13 inches. Okay. We're going to get it right up the gut here, maybe. Let's see. What do we got? Do like a lead little trap here. Oh no, we don't get it. 4th down. We've got to punt it away. QB kneel. Why are we kneeling it? Oh, they want to bring it down to the end of the first quarter. I don't know what team name we can do for Detroit. Detroit Mountain Lions? Maybe. I saw that they had like a little tiger or something. Maybe we can do like a liger. Like I want to do like a liger team name. Let's just punt this ball away. Try to get it out of bounds, but deep far enough. Oh, that's not going to be good enough. We have another 42-yard back at their own 42 again. Starting field position. I mean, we did hold them to 3. We got to see if we can get a turnover here, though. Let's see if we can 3-4. I think we need to do a What play did they call? I forgot that we don't have that much time. This isn't that bad of a play. Okay, this works. Good swat. Let's go. Making the play. What play did we call here? Panthers too high. Well, they have now 4 receivers, which means that we need to play something like that might work. Yeah, I want to be a safety for this one. We got a little lucky. I don't know if there was pressure on the quarterback there. I wasn't really looking, but we got very lucky. We could make them as Detroit Golden Lions and make them gold and blue and gray. I like that idea. Go back to the 3-4 and hit him with that Panthers, whatever it was. We gotta see if we can find them again. Panthers too high. This is a pretty nice play. I like this. We get some man coverage and we can have some help with the linebackers. Oh, get that man. Get that man. Oh, he's too quick. He's too quick. He was too quick for our linebacker there. That was a tight end. He was going nuts. For one wide receiver, let's send a little heat here. Where's my man Tucker? Here we are. Oh, it's a screen. It's a screen. He's gonna outrun Mr. Tucker. Oh no, they get the touchdown. Oh shoot, they outran our linebackers. Maybe we need to change the defense. Maybe we need to start calling like a 4-3 or something, and bring out, or maybe just like bring out a nickel formation. Get some extra speed down on the field. Are you gonna pick the team for the season? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pick any team, but I think I think there might be a setting where you might be able to play as other teams, but I think I want to kind of make it so that the season is simulated for the most part. Oh my shoot! We got stuck up on that guy. I kind of want to like simulate it after we create the whole shebang, you know what I mean, and see where things end up. And the good news is that there's like multiple seasons with drafts and stuff, so you can, I guess we can simulate picks for everything, for depending on whatever team we pick. We gotta get moved down the field. I like calling to the shotgun trips. We might flip it. But yeah, I think I might like one of these plays here. We might even hit B, but that safety is a little scary. Perfect throw. We tried to spin move, but we only get about 6, maybe 7. 2nd and 3, so 7. Let's hit him with the 20 IZ blast. This is usually a pretty nice play. Oh, he's not very fast. We might have to boost up his stats a little bit if we're trying to make this team a running team. We'll take some stats away from the wide receivers to make up for it. We're at a 3rd and 1 already. Let's do a shotgun formation and try to hit the tight end. Yeah, let's try to hit the tight end here. Oh, that corner just picked up on it. He smelled it. Do we punt it away again, or do we try to? I think we're going to try to go for it. We're going to be a little crazy with it. We're going to hit him with a 20 IZ blast again, and we're going to just try to hit him. Hit him real hard with this. Try to get that 1 yard we need. Big play here. Big play. He is so fast. My man is so fast. Oh, man. You know, it's the preseason. We got to go for it. But we're going to change up the defense a little bit. I think we might run it even. Let's stick with the 3-4 here because of that formation. If they try passing it, though, we might have some trouble. Okay, good. We stopped the run. Let's go. I wonder if they're just going to be running down the clock. Okay, so now I think we might change it up. Let's bring out the nickels. I know there's a nice one that I like to run. Cover 4 palms. It's a nice little zone that I like to run. Where's Mr. Tucker? Oh shoot! See, if we were Mr. Tucker, we would have been able to get that guy. Okay, so they're running it. I still like that one play that... Oh, I think it just auto-selected it for me. Oh, that was nice. Okay, I just got to it in time. Yeah, let's stop this run. Great play from the safety. I think we call a timeout so they don't run the clock out. Let's see if we can get a score here. Yeah, we might have to adjust some of their stats if we're trying to make them a run-only team or like a run-heavy team. They doinked it and they don't get the points. Oh, we got very lucky there. Call it home field advantage, but I don't know if that's what you want to call it. Let's see if we can work some speed out on them. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can get our speed going here. Do we have a lot? I want to see the depth chart here, at least on the wide receivers. Let's see what's happening here. Nope, not for the Bearcats. So Kyler Howden, he's pretty good. I want to see what the Bearcats corners look like because it looks like they are nuts. Yes, they are. Very reminiscent of the Crusaders here. We might have to hit this guy underneath here, but get something going. That's for the tight end. Oh, what a move! Let's go! Let's get out of bounds. Oh, what a play! I just left it go. I just let it go for the tight end there. Chester Winston. Oh, Wissington Jr. Oh my God, what a play. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. I guess this injured guy's gonna get it. Turf toe man. Because he's wide open. Oh, get your weight up. A truck that worked. Get your weight up. Let's go. We still need to go for a Hail Mary yet. A play drawn up for the tight end here. Oh, we just messed up the throw, I think, there. Wait, is our quarterback fast? We could take off with our quarterback. Hey, we got to remember that. Our quarterback's pretty quick. Okay. Remember that for the next half. Let's just try to get out of bounds here with this X route. We might hit the LB. Get it out of bounds. 3rd and 2. It's manageable. You should kick the ball if you're in field goal range. See if he's really good. Well, I mean, we're well within field goal range now. I think we might, if like toward the 4th quarter, maybe we'll just like whenever we get the ball, we'll really test out his kick, his leg. We'll like take field goals at like the 60, like from our 40 or from our like maybe even midfield. You know, we'll just try to see how far we can go. We don't have much time to call a play. Everybody line up. No time to look at the plays. Just throw it. 4th down. Well, I think we might have to kick it just to get the points on the board. I'm not leaving the half with 0 points. So he'll have his first opportunity to kick it right here. I think we want to hit this kind of right, a little bit more right of the left hash here. Maybe a little bit more over. That might work. Look at that. Almost over the net. Oh my. Somebody was going to walk home with the ball. Jesus. Well, I mean, 6 plays, 66 yards, 1 minute. Hey. I mean, we just have to hold them here. Let's see if we can kick this, you know, deep enough for them to not be a squib here. Perfect kick. Look at this ball. Oh my, it just sailed to the corner. That's what I'm talking about. 22 yards. Yeah, 22-yard line. They have a ways to go. We're going to be, I think we're going to be bringing in some safeties and stuff here. Let's just come right out of the gate in the nickel formation. We don't want to let anything up, really. I guess we don't have Tucker here. Okay. Oh, that would have been bad. We don't have that many fast players, and it looks like their halfback is pretty quick. He is very quick. He's very quick. See, that's what we need to kind of do, is flip these teams in the sense of like passing and running. They're running it again. I think we just hit them with a 5-2 man coverage. If they're going to try to run the ball here, they might not, but they're going to. They went back to him. Stuff them up. 3rd and 2. They just might be running out the clock, but that's okay. If we stop them here, we'll call a timeout if they don't run out all the clock. Yeah, blitzing. Why not? Let's let it go. Oh yeah, we're spamming that stop the clock button. Let's see if we can make something happen here. Let's see if we can make something happen here. We might have to kick a field goal already. What's your favorite team so far? The 2 teams. I'm a very big believer. I love underdog teams, so I'm so far I'm a big fan of the Mallards. Just because I like the. Oh, this is what we needed. A nice little shank. Let's get some good field position here. Let's see if we can get a spin move. Okay. Let's see if we can get something happening here. I forget what that play was that we ran. Was it this? We ran this and we threw it up for the tight end. If we can make that happen again. Oh, let's go. What a play. This tight end is a playmaker. Timeout. 7 seconds left. We kick a field goal. We're going to kick another one, I think, instead of trying to go for it. We're going to kick a field goal. Special field goal. Get some more points. We did not expect to come out with 6 points. We were expecting to go in 10-3. So we're definitely taking these points here. With 90% power, does he make it? He makes it. Let's go. And just like that, another 3 points. I want to kick it straight down the middle and see if that has any effect on his ability. If we can hit 100%er. We do. Let's just see if let's see if it goes into the end zone here. Just into it. Oh, they mark it down. It says 19, but oh man, I like this kicker. All right, so we have 1 more total yard than them. I'm surprised they only have 27 rushing yards. That first run that they had was nuts. The one that I gave up, I usured the outside there, and I should have made the play, but I went way too far outside. What else do we have? We just have 1 punt return for 14 yards. Their average field position is 40, and that was just because of the 2 kicks that went out of bounds at the 42. About the same time of possession, so I mean it's still kind of neck and neck, but the scoreboard doesn't say it. But If we can just score a touchdown even, just one. Shank. That's what we like to see. How, with a shank, how is it that possible? Oh, it's a fumble! Oh, no! Already, it's a fumble. Whoa. Whoa. Is that karma for us? 3 receivers. We come out. Let's come out with the cloud. Villasana. That's, I think, how I would say his name. It's a run. Oh, we got picked up by a lineman. We should have made that play. They're going to be feeding him the ball heavy, I think. We need to really stop the run here. Our best shot at that, I think, would be like a 5-2 or a 4-4. And I think we're going to be running 5-2 with a, I like kind of like this, but I wish it was man coverage on the outside. You know what I mean? Okay, we'll take that. 3rd and 3. I still think this is the move here. I think this might be the play here. We just trust in the defense. Oh, we made that user play. Let's go. Hold them to 3. Make sure that they come out from special teams. Okay, yeah, we're still holding them. The defense is still working their magic here. Ah, they get it. Okay. If we can get a touchdown, is that a... we tie the game if we get a touchdown and a 1 point. But we're in the lead if we do a 2 point. That's my process of thinking. It's terrible. It's dove at... Okay, something better. Something a little bit better that time. Okay, let's see what we can run here. Let's try to run the... I like the wing T counter sweep. The safety is going to make a huge play. Oh my, he is something else. I think the Mallards might be a passing team unless we change up some of the stats on the players, because right now they are built to be a passing team, and what was working was the shotgun trips, crosses to Wissington over here. Look at that, no safety help either. He's going to make a huge play on this one. Look at this. Go. He might be going all the way. The safety has to make a play from the other side of the field. You get pushed out of bounds at the 20. What a cheese play with that tight end. He is nuts. Okay, so now I think what if we come out in the made you look? What if we do like a made you look? See, with this, I'm going to audible here. We might hit the injured player. Nope, we're going to hit the drag route. That gets swatted. Somebody got injured. Who was that? Their left defensive tackle. It says recover in 2 weeks, but because it's an exhibition game, it doesn't matter. Injuries don't carry over for exhibition games. But it'll be nice to have someone who's injured on their team. Should we hit him with the cheese again? Already? Do we need to already? I think we might. Just because it's 2nd and 10, let's go for it. They bring a safety there for some help. But we're still going to him. He's got hands of steel over here. Whoa. Alright. What's another good run play that we like to do? Is it in the pro set, the IZ Blast? That was another good one. I feel it was nice creating. See you tomorrow. When are you streaming? I'm gonna probably stream. It's gonna be 1700 GMT again. or around there, hopefully, if not 1800, between those times, I'll say. But yeah, man, it was really nice playing or creating teams with you. A fumble recovery. Oh, bro, what a turnover at the time we needed to not turn it over. But yeah, man, it was nice. It was nice streaming, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, dude. We weren't paying attention, and we're in a nickel formation. Oh, big play. I think we might need to try to send some heat here. Something like this. Oh, what a good play. Okay. We just got lucky that the quarterback was pressured, I think, and he overthrew that a little bit. 3rd and 10 on their 3 here again. Now we bring out the nickel here, and we're going to cover the deep ball a little bit. Cover 4 palms. Just want to make sure that we don't get anything too deep. We hold them within the 10 still, 4th down. They're going to have to punt it away. We'll have a great field position. We've got to run to grab this. What do we get? Do we get on the air side of the field? I think we do. Yeah, we're at the air 44. Okay, so pretty good field position. We're bringing out the cheese because it works. With this coverage, I don't know what's going to happen here. So maybe we change it so that way we run a play that's on the left side of the field here and try to hit like someone like X here who catches the ball and the safety makes a play. That's okay. We're still going to call the same play as long as, yeah, Wissington Jr. still out there. Okay, this is good. This should be good. Yes, let's go. He makes a big play and gets the touchdown for us. Oh, now we have a big choice to make. Do we tie it up? I think we have to tie it up here. We have the play that we need to win when we're on offense. We just need to keep holding them down on defense. Great kick. Oh, 90% power into 2-mile-an-hour winds. Oh man, if he escaped there, we might have had a play in our hands. 4th quarter. Okay, big plays here. I think we do a 5-2. We do like the 5-2. We're going to do a little man coverage. Because we know that they're more likely than not going to be running this ball. And if not, I think we have the speed. Yeah, look at this. Let's make a play behind the line. Let's go. Stanley Krismer. That was a great play. We like the 5-2, I think, on this team here for defense. And then when they bring out an extra, we go cover 4 palms. Because we know what this play is going to be about, and this is... Oh, it's a run. We still hold them down. What happened? Is that their great running back? I think so. Simon now? 3rd and 12. Nickel formation, cover 4 palms. 3 receivers, but they're all over here. I don't know. Stop him. They get him. Okay, I was going to have to switch on, but I just wanted to make sure the CPU could do it. Alright. Let's hold the line down. Let's see if we can get some pancakes here. No. We get tussled. Make way, make way. It's another fumble. Oh my god, how many fumbles do we've got this game? Secure the ball. Oh yes, no safety help. This is what we like. Oh, he made the play. He tackled us. We weren't able to escape in time, but we can still get some good yards. Hit him with the blast. Follow the blocks for about 2 or 3 yards. Let's make sure our safety or our tight end is good to run a play. 79. Okay. You can run this route. Oh, they put that safety there? Oh, man. Oops. 37. I wonder what play we are going to call. You already know. It's a 3-4. I think we still call this. Yes. We rely on the tight end to make these plays for us. Okay, I think what we need to do is just run out the clock and then kick a field goal. I think that's our play now. First downs. Run the clock, field goal. My formation. Going for the blast. Let's get this clock running. Let's go. 5-yard gain. What a great run. Who else do we have in the halfback room here? Not very good. Not very good. So I think if we can get the touchdown, we do it then, right? If we get the touchdown, we do it, right? We get the first down? 3rd and inches. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Let's go right back to this, but I think we need to run some more clock here. We only have 3 down linemen, and we only need a yard. This is a big play. If we can get this first down, this might very well secure us the victory, because the AI obviously is not calling timeouts when they should be. Let's give it to him. Do we get it? Oh, we barely make it. By just a hair, we make it there. They're still not calling a timeout, so we're still going to give it to whatever halfback's in here until they do call a timeout. We'll just get it right nice in the middle for the kicker here. Just let this clock run. I think there's a way to like set it up so that way you can like run clock. But I just forgot to click it. I mean, we're almost here anyway, so we're just gonna let this clock hit down. Set it up right in the middle for a field goal. The blimp is here to watch us win. Let's 5-second this. As long as I don't get a return for a touchdown, I think I might have should have hit a timeout later. But now we don't really have the time. If we ran another play, it might be cutting it too close. So I think we just take this dub with the kicker, kick it right down the middle. Hopefully we don't mess this up here. We might have messed this up. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's good. 13-16. Clock expired. What timing. End of game. The Mallards come out in the end. 278 total yards, all because of that tight end. I'd love to see the play of the game is, and I'm going to go ahead and say it's got to be that man. How many? We got 12 rushing yards. How many attempts? Rushing plays, 14. Yeah, I want to see the play of the game. Is it the tight end? Chester Winston. Yeah, look at this. 8 receptions for 231 yards. 1 touchdown. He was thrown to 10 times. 37 fantasy points. You pick this player up right now. Right now. Player stats. So let's see. Milwaukee Mallards, 13 for 18 for Vance Hoffman. Really carried by his tight end there. He threw it to more than half of his attempts. For the Chicago Bearcats, Manuel Severns went 8 for 14, 102 yards, 1 touchdown for a long of 37. Let's see what else we got for rushing. The Bearcats, Craig Asleson, he carried the ball 7 times and only took it 25 yards. If it weren't for that first down rush, he would have not had that many yards. He's not doing very good. Tyree Rottenberg, I guess their third down back, came in and took it in for a touchdown. Just stole all those fantasy points away from Craig. Craig is 6'8". Holy moly. Rushing for the Milwaukee Mallards, Francesco Ferreira, 9 for 12. If we're trying to be a run-heavy offense, we've got to change some of these stats around. It's either going to be we change these guys to pass-heavy offense and the Bearcats to a run-heavy offense, or we change some of the stats for the players around. Receiving, Chester Wissington Jr., 231 yards, of course, 8 receptions out of 10 thrown to. He was a monster on the field, and he's showing why he only makes $3.5 million. Receiving for the Bearcats, best receiver was Mason McLean for 32. Oh, no, actually, Tyree Rottenberg, the fullback, he got a 37-yard touchdown. He got a running. Was that the touchdown that he got here? Was it a thrown to touchdown? I don't know. Anyway, Mason McLean, 32 yards for a 21-yard reception as the longest, thrown to 4 times. He caught 3 out of 4. The next one, Victorino Stroud, 2 receptions, thrown to 5 times for 17 yards. I think we've got to change some things up here. Defense, how many tackles for loss? 3 tackles for loss. No sacks, 3 pass deflected, no interceptions or anything. Yeah, how many fumbles? There were 3 fumbles that they had on us. That was nuts. 2 of them they recovered. I can't believe that happened to us. We had 2, 3, 4, 5 tackles for losses, no sacks, 3 passes defended, no interceptions. We did recover 1 of the fumbles. That was about it there. Kicking Rudolph Smith for the Milwaukee Mallards. He went 3 for 3, completing 100% of his field goals. The longest was 45, which looked like a cakewalk to him. So I think this guy will be a great weapon for the Milwaukee Mallards for when they really need him. For the Chicago Bearcats, Trayvon Nevin did doink that 1 field goal at the end of the second quarter there to keep it a 10. I think at the time it was a 10-3 game, which was pretty paramount to us winning this game and only having to take a field goal at the end and not needing to go for the touchdown. Punting, we only had 1 punt, and it was not that great. It only went 28 yards. It went straight out of bounds, if I can recall correctly. Darquise Shunk had to punt it 3 times, and he punted it 132 total yards. an average of 44 yards every punt, which is pretty nuts. Special teams. So for kick returns for the Bearcats, he had 4 for an average of a total of 80 yards, average about 20. No punt return yards or punt returns at all. No touchdowns either. And as for the Milwaukee Mallards, we had 4 kick returns for 72 yards, only 18 average. And then we had 3 punt returns for a total of 64 yards and an average of 21, with the longest being 43. Wow. I think that about does it for this game as well. I don't know if anybody else is watching, but I do need to leave now. It was great to stream for anybody who did show up, and so the plan tomorrow is we're going to be making another rivalry in the division with these 2 teams we just made today. It's going to be tomorrow at 1700 GMT, between 1700 and 1800 GMT. I'm hoping more toward the 1700 side. And we're going to be creating a team for Madison, Wisconsin, and Detroit, Michigan. So we hope to see you guys for that one. And thanks for tuning in. Take care. Bye-bye.